You talk a lot about inflections. You just said we've been lucky to be in business with a lot of companies that pivoted.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what you mean by inflection, and talk about a little bit about a company that kind of exemplifies that.
Sure. So if I had to net out what I've learned, it's that startup capitalism is a different kind of capitalism. And so business is never a fair fight. The only question is who gets to fight unfair. And in the default, the incumbents fight unfair because they have the advantage of the incumbency.
Sure.
So the startup has to have a way to compete. And a startup capitalist doesn't add value in a normal way. They don't compound their advantages because they have nothing. Mm-hmm. There's nothing to compound. They don't extend their moats because they've got no moat to protect. And so the way a startup capitalist wins is by changing the subject. So like in the world of startups, better doesn't matter. Better means your upside is capped by the rules set by the incumbents, right? And so what a startup needs is a weapon to wage asymmetric warfare on the present. And the way they do that is they harness inflections. And so like one company that my partner Ann invested in, Lyft, the inflection was the iPhone 4S shipped with a GPS chip in it. And Uber leveraged that same inflection, right, to do ride sharing. But Instacart and DoorDash used it for food delivery and groceries and stuff like that. So the inflection gives the entrepreneur the ability to offer a product that radically alters human capacities and behaviors. And so I like to say that if a startup has to be compared with something in the present, it's going to lose. Because why would you do business with a startup if you have any alternative that's reasonable? You won't. And so you have to force a choice and not a comparison when you're a startup. And the inflections are the thing that gives you the weapon to force that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.